Hey loves, so 'tis the season to spend all your money at Sephora, right? That's what it seems like. If you're someone like me who doesn't watch cable, doesn't really watch movies, doesn't really watch Netflix, doesn't really watch the news, all I watch is YouTube, and every single solitary thing on my recommendations, even my subscriptions, is Sephora holiday sale. Sephora holiday sale. Sephora holiday sale. So granted, I will have a Sephora holiday sale haul because I did a little bit of shopping. But there are so many people who just not feeling Sephora right now. It has nothing to do with the brand, nothing to do with Sephora. But life honestly just ain't right there. You got Christmas, which is kids, or not even just Christmas, just kids. Like, enough said. You know, your budget, you're trying to work on being debt free, you have this whole journey going on. You're trying to get yourself together. You realize how much you spent on Sephora years and years and years, and you're like, I'm not fooling with them. You switched over to Ulta. You're just being smarter with your money. You're doing a low buy. You're doing a no buy. Like, there are so many reasons why people are just not just doing it. Sephora honestly just had a sale like a couple months ago. We knew November was coming. Yes, we did. But they did like a summer sale, like a spring sale, a winter sale. Like, Sephora did like 3 or 4 sales this year. So I know a lot of people just not fooling with them this year. So I want to come on and show some of my tried and true, like, ride or die drugstore products. You don't have to spend $40, $50 on a foundation. You don't have to spend $30, $40 on a blush. Like, there are some things at CVS, Target, also even has a drugstore section and great rewards that you can do a full beat. My face is brought to you by the drugstore. Okay, and I went a little extra glam because I wanted to show you can do daytime, you can do work, and you can do like a full-on glam look with all drugstore products. So I have a bunch of products right here, and I'm just going to show you guys really quickly some of my favorite drugstore products that will get you through whatever you need for the low, okay? So all right, so I'm going to kind of go in order that I use the products. I'm going to try, but I'm going to do them pretty quickly because I have a lot. So first I want to start with primer. So primer is very important. I am a oily girl. It's more combination now that I'm getting older. I do have some dry spots. I do have some oily spots. It's just kind of doing what it wants these days. But for primer, I have this. This is the mattifying face primer from Ulta. And that is what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see it. So this is comparable to the Becca Matte and Poreless. It's kind of like Becca and Smashbox had a baby, because it is kind of tacky like the Matte and Poreless, but it does feel kind of silicone-y smooth like the Smashbox. So love this primer. I got it from Ulta Beauty. That's kind of the only thing, maybe like a couple of Morphe products also, but you can get them from Morphe. But that's the only product that you can exclusively get from Ulta. So after primer, I go ahead and move into my foundation, and I have 3 foundations for you. I kind of said 4 because I have 2 shades of this. So this, guys, is the L'Oreal Paris 24-Hour Infallible Pro Matte. If you've been on my channel for ever at all, you have heard me talk about this foundation. This is the foundation that I use for my wedding, guys. I needed something that I wouldn't have to touch, I wouldn't have to deal with, I wouldn't have to play with. I knew that all my pictures were going to be nice. I knew they weren't going to be messed up. I wasn't going to be oily. I wasn't going to be overdone. And this is what I chose. I love this. When I have to wear makeup to work, this is usually what I gravitate towards. I have started venturing out to other things. But this is my, I know I don't have to touch it. I don't have to mess with it. I know I don't have to bother it. And it's going to look exactly the same way hours and hours and hours later. So my first love of foundation was this. This is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. This is in 320. So this was like one of my first foundations ever, guys. Ever in life. I love this. The only thing with CoverGirl foundations is that they do oxidize. But since I started with something that oxidized, it doesn't bother me. I feel like I start putting it on, it look a little yellow, look a little crazy, and then as I'm done my foundation and putting everything else on, it all has kind of come into play. So I love this. Yeah, I have nothing but good words to say about this. So my newest drugstore foundation that I really love is this. This is the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Veil. First of all, I'm so glad they have colors that actually work with my skin tone. I'm not super dark, but this actually works great. It is for a great, easy, simple, everyday look. It doesn't get oily. It doesn't come off either. So these products actually last all day. This lasts the least amount of time, but it's a tinted moisturizer kind of, so it's not meant for long wear or all day. It's just meant for a really nice natural beat. But I love the fact that I don't get oily. That is like something that matters to me, okay? Okay. So for concealer, oh, I don't have a concealer, guys. Sorry. All of my concealers are high-end that I use for highlighting. I do have this concealer. This is the Maybelline New York Fit Me. So I got this in the wrong color, so I actually wasn't able to use this for a highlighter, but I do use this as a primer for my eyeshadow. So I do want to get another color. I think I did have another color before, but I ran out of it. But I use this. It's really super light, y'all. Like she light. But I use it to kind of make my eyeshadows pop. And it works. It doesn't crease. It doesn't do too much, but I use Fenty or Too Faced for my little highlight area. So the only drugstore powder that I have is this. This is the Airspun. I got this from Walmart. The only thing about this is it's not my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. I do like other powders, but if you want to have a full drugstore look, then this will work. For me, my preference, I mix a darker powder into my lighter ones, the translucent ones. I mix a darker powder into it just to kind of make it more caramel, work better with my skin tone because I don't like to be too bright. But if you're looking for an option, there's nothing wrong with that. I just have found that I actually prefer other powders and gravitate towards them on a daily basis. So, contour bronze type of deal. So this is ColourPop. This is actually a concealer. It's a no filter concealer. It's what I'm wearing today in Dark Deep. This is probably like one of their, I don't think it's their darkest color, but it's definitely one of the darker colors. This is what I will use if I'm really trying to do the most, like the most, which I was trying to do in this video, right? But it's really good. It's super easy. It's super blendable. I actually do like these for under eye concealer as well. But last time I purchased something from ColourPop, it was a long time ago. And I was actually looking for a concealer that I can use as a bronze contour type of situation. So that's one. I have a lot of these. This is another option. This is the cream contour palette from e.l.f. So I do like this. I really don't. There was a time when I was really into cream contours, but then I realized, guys, I can like do the same thing with the powder and it takes a step away. So I really don't use cream contour too much, but the e.l.f. one is really nice. And it came out kind of when the Anastasia one, when the Kat Von D one came out. That's kind of when that came out. So another one that I really love is this. This is the True Complexion Contour Palette from Black Radiance. I got this from Target. So I love this and the fact that it has the highlight as well. I really don't use the highlight, but you can do everything. It has a darker color, it has a lighter color, and then it also has that highlight color. But my baby, my absolute favorite, guys, is this is the Morphe. This is just the highlight contour palette. I show this a lot. Now, I haven't actually played with the highlight shades. I should. I should, but I really have been loving just the contour bronzing shades. So I pick this up almost every single solitary day, no matter what I have in my collection. I absolutely love this Morphe palette for contour and or bronze. I really don't know the difference between the two. So blush, y'all. I don't even think I need to mention this. This is the e.l.f. Blush palette. That's all it's called. I love this palette. I use this palette every single day. I'm really surprised I haven't hit pan on it. I haven't seen it around, but I definitely need to get it back up because this is my everyday tried and true regardless. I will take another blush and then I'm like, I don't really like that. So let me go ahead and put a little bit of this over top of it. Every single day that I do my makeup, I am using this. So there's that. And then I do not do a lot of eyeshadow. But when I do, these are some drugstore options. So I have two really small, cutesy little Morphe trios, I guess. This is 3B and 3A. So this one is kind of like a smoky eye. This is what I'm wearing today. This is what I have all over my lid. And then I just put some lighter and then some blending stuff from these other palettes. But this is really nice if you know that you're doing something like a ball or a date night, a dinner, and you want to be real smoked out and sultry. Super easy, super simple. And I want to say these were like 12 bucks. This one is more of an everyday look. It's got browns, it got some pinkies in there. And these came with like liners and something else. So they were like a little set. I got them during an Ulta sale. And then always, guys, so here on YouTube, you want to support the other YouTubers, and most of the time the YouTubers pair with affordable brands. So ColourPop I have here, and then BH Cosmetics. So I have the Perception by Shayla palette. This was a couple years ago. She also did something with Maybelline. And then these are two different BH Cosmetic palettes from It's My Ray Ray. So definitely look at the other YouTubers or bloggers out there and see who they're pairing with, because they come out with some really high quality products for the low, for affordable prices, because they know that their subscribers want to be able to reach it, to get it, and they want to be able to reach us. So usually their collaborations are pretty affordable. So what do I have? Highlighter. So most of my highlighters, guys, are pretty on the more expensive side, but tried and true. This is a Super Shock Cheek highlighter from ColourPop. So beautiful. It's like y'all, I've had this for a minute. It's probably expired. But I use this all over my lid. I use this as my highlight. It goes on super simple, super easy, and I absolutely love this and recommend. I recommend ColourPop, period. Like, period. ColourPop is a great brand. They have everything now, pretty much. A full face, and it's so affordable. So I definitely recommend like checking them out and seeing, especially if you're a beginner or if you're just on a budget and you're not trying to, you're trying to get some stuff here and there, but you're not trying to spend the whole bank on makeup. ColourPop, y'all. I'm telling you, go there. Go to their website. All right, lippies. I got a lot of lips, guys. So I'm just going to show you guys just a whole slew of them. Pinks and pinky browns is kind of where I stay. Berries and browns, really. So I have NYX right here. This is a soft matte lip cream. I have Wet n Wild. This is a cat suit, so this dries. All these pretty much dry mattes. This right here is I Love Sarah. I think that's her name, or Sarai. I don't know. From ColourPop. The only thing with ColourPop on this note is that it does go bad. So you definitely want to keep an eye on that. And then I have NYX, which is probably my favorite lippy from the drugstore. So I have some suede and some tees. And what I'm wearing right now is the tees in Bang Bang. So, and all these are super comfortable, super affordable. You can find them at any of your drugstore, Target, Walmart, any of that. So my last product, well, last two, for setting spray, I use this. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This is my favorite setting spray, regardless, drugstore, high-end, regardless. This continuous aerosol spray is, y'all, I can't even. Like, I love this. And then for my lashes, I'm using the Maybelline New York, the Falsies Volume Express. So I don't do lashes all the time. If you guys see me with my makeup done, a lot of times I either forgot my lashes or just not here for it that day. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you can get some good recommendations of products to try from the drugstore. If you're just starting in makeup, if you're a college student, if you're a high school student, if you're a mom that's just trying to dip and dab, you're not trying to spend too much, you got other priorities, and just Sephora is just not it right now. These are some products that you can get for affordable prices that last long, do the job, are just high quality things that you don't have to touch and mess with. You do your makeup during the morning or whatever your morning is, if you're on night shift, and then you're done. You don't have to worry about it. You can go about your day, you know, be a boss, do everything you need to do, and know that your makeup is good, and you didn't spend an arm, a leg, and have to, you know, give up your firstborn to get it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, join the party, join the family, join the channel. We're growing. I'm Renee. I do lifestyle, I do mom vlogs, I do family vlogs, I do army stuff. Oh my gosh, my transition out of the army is coming. It's here, and we are doing a lot about that. So please like and subscribe, join the family, and until next time, bye.